Zoe. Zoe. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Community HOPEcast. Crazy, huh? Yeah, because you know what? Today we're going to talk about a crazy topic. We're going to talk about Tet. This year's Tet, or Lunar New Year, right? It's going to fall on February 10th. So I think we're all starting to slowly get ready. I'm today's host. My name is Annie. My pronouns are she, her, yours. And I'm joined by two lovely ladies. Can I have you guys introduce yourself? Say your name, your role, and what is your favorite Vietnamese song?
My name is Hao Tran, and I'm handling accounting for Hope Community Service. My hobby, or what is
Your favorite Vietnamese song?
There's a lot of Vietnamese songs that I love.
Okay, what's your go-to?
Oh my goodness, I forgot the.
Okay, think about it. I'll have someone else introduce yourself. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Christina Lee. I'm the social media manager here at Hope Community Services. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and my favorite Vietnamese song is I Do Em Về.
Ooh, I love that song. I love Tia. For me, right now, for the sake of Tet, mine is Về Nhà Anh Tet by Just a T and Big Daddy.
Really?
Yes, you should listen to it. I'll play it for you after.
Okay.
But what's your favorite Vietnamese song?
I totally forgot about name it because I love Vietnamese song. I have so many that my favorite.
Like, what about like Hai Về Đây Bên Anh? Người yêu em có biết anh nhớ em nhiều lắm.
Oh, that's a new song.
That's
mine
new?
Is
Yo!
Is it? No, mine is a lot of, classic.
You listen to Bolero?
You like
Bolero,
that?
cha-cha-cha.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
But we're gonna shift into Tet. Do you listen to any Tet music?
For now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No.
It's okay. I think it's very rare for people to have like Tet songs now. It's
I
hard
know.
to find them.
Yeah.
And
I have the CD, but actually I don't listen to those CD a lot.
You have,
Yeah, because
you have a record player at home? You got like the CD player
in my car.
in your car? I remember back then when I was getting ready for Tet, we would have specific CDs for like Paris by Night.
Yeah, they do.
Paris by Night, Thuy Nga, stuff
Thuy
like that. And then they
Nga,
would have like the Tet version.
version.
For like that Tet recording. That's kind of what we're doing today, y'all. Anyways, so I didn't really go into this well, but whatever. That's about being fun and stuff and being comfortable with like your family and stuff. And I think it's a great way to preserve your cultural roots.
Exactly.
Especially as us being a Vietnamese organization, all of our team members are Vietnamese. We predominantly serve the Vietnamese community, although we do serve other communities as well. One of our biggest cultural celebrations has to be Tet, right? Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. Well, I think there's general traditions that we heard about Tet and how we celebrate it. But can you guys tell me, how does your family celebrate Tet? Go, how you want to start off?
Oh, yeah. My family, from my mom, in Vietnam, we did a lot of Tet dishes, like bánh chưng. And then we have xôi gấc, or we have canh bóng. I don't know if you guys know about that, but it's a soup with the dry skinned pork, the dry one.
Have you heard of that?
I've heard of it.
Canh bóng.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, and then chicken, and then all the veggie, and it's so good, because they are expensive. Like the bóng is expensive too, so only the Tet that we can eat. And then all other like a potato is expensive too, and then su hao is, and so that. And then mực, oh my goodness, the sweet candies. We made it. We made by ourselves from scratch.
Wow.
So in my family, all the girls have to do it, like the older girl. So we have to do it because in Vietnam culture, if you are girls, you have to do how to cook. You have to know how to sew, right? To prepare for your life as a mother or wife. That's my culture, but I don't like it because I'm not that good. It's showing.
That's
No
okay.
way. Yeah. And then just like a pressure from, the older generation that, okay, you have to do that. No, not me. Sorry. But it's fun in my family.
It's fun making the food.
So fun, yeah.
Do you make your own banchung and bangtek?
We did. Bánh even now. I just make some for my grandkids.
That's hard. That's long.
No, I learned from my mom. There's just like a prepare everything. And on that day, we just wrap with a friend. The thing is like I have to do it because of my grandson could not eat mung beans. So I only, prepare the bánh chưng with nếp, like a sticky rice, and pork, belly pork. That's it. No mung bean in between, right? The bánh chưng has the mung bean in between.
Yeah.
He cannot eat that. So we had to do a special one for him.
Do you have any special foods that you eat on that?
I think just the
Banchung.
just that.
Banchung and bangtek.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really good staple around here, and like I always feel like you either have your own Vietnamese banchung cellar, like your own personal cellar that sells it to you. They make it at home,
right?
Or you go to like a church. Like I know a church and temple they sell that too.
How do you guys eat it?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, personally, so there's two ways my family eats it. I like bangtek more because it's easier to fry when you jing. I like to eat it fried. So you have to jing the bangtek because I like it crispy.
Yeah.
I don't like it when like the sticky rice is so soft.
Sticky.
And then there's two types of toppings that my family has. I think it's because my family, one side's from the south, the other side's from the
north.
Not north.
North?
Central.
Or central.
Yeah.
Just like Christina.
My mom's from the Hawaii side, man. So like I understand what she's talking about. So we like to have the sugar topping. So like we do the sugar and you drizzle it on top.
Exactly.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it too.
Yeah, and then on my dad's side, we like to pickle like the garlic and the carrot and daikon and stuff.
You
like that. Yeah. And then I eat it on top. So if I'm feeling sweet, then I do like the sugar filling.
Yeah.
The sugar like dripping is like and then but if I'm feeling savory, then I do the pickled stuff.
Yeah.
How do you guys eat it?
I did the same thing
same
in
way?
my family. And beside that, for the savory side, we have giò. We have lạp xưởng. Right? So it's just like all the meat. Because once a year we can have more meat than the rest of the year. Right? So we just eat all the topping and we love that.
But if you could choose one, they're the same thing, but it's the shape. Do you like banchung or bangtek more?
What is the difference in shape? Again,
So
remind me?
banchung is the square. So when you cut it, it's like this weird little like kind of cylinder shape. But then bangtek is a
round
circle.
one.
So
The circles, I like the circles.
The circle is more. I feel like it's easier.
It's also more convenient.
Yeah. Because cutting the banchung, you gotta
It's too big.
It's too big.
And then you have to cut in half. You have to cut in in fourth. The thing is that bánh chưng is more difficult to make than the bánh tét. Because bánh tét you don't press. After you cook, you have to press for the whole night.
Oh,
Wow.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And then when you cook, you have to cook at least 8 hours for the bánh chưng.
wow.
Bánh tét is less.
I did not know that.
You don't know that?
Well, so this is a weird side story. So some churches they sell and they make their own, right? So my mom used to be in charge of one of them at my own parish.
Yeah.
And so she would take me when I was a teenager. And I have memories of just unwrapping every aluminum foil banchung and bangtek and then oiling up everything and then like packaging everything. Because there's always the red square in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you gotta like wrap it with like a lot of plastic wraps. That's why it's so hard to open. Man, it's rough out there. I did not know that.
Yeah.
You just gave me a lot of trauma. Sorry. But in terms of like, what about other foods? Like you talked about like the candy. Did you also eat that? Should we get some for you this year?
I think my mom always had like this like big platter of like dried fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So no, I don't touch that.
You don't touch that?
I don't touch that.
She doesn't like sweet.
I don't like sweets, but also like I think the ginger one on the platter ruined all of it for me.
Really?
I can't have it. Yeah, I hate ginger.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't like ginger.
Oh, you don't like ginger.
I think the first one I had on that platter was the
that's
dried
why.
ginger.
Like, I can't.
I can't have the
anymore.
rest now, and so I don't like any of it. They all taste like ginger now for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is a really strong ginger.
Yeah.
You started off with the worst one.
But the things in Vietnam, we love that because we like miss. We don't have sweet every day, right? So we just eat. Oh, she is so good. Everything is so good. Sweet, yes. Sweet and then meat, yes. Over here, it looks nice, but since I came here, I don't touch muk at all.
Because there's a lot of sweets out here.
Yeah,
Because we're always ordering sweets in this office. Like boba. I don't know.
boba.
What about like other traditions, like ao dai? Did your family always wear ao dai on like the first day of Tet?
So like, I didn't personally, but one time I was looking through photo albums, and my brother and my sister had ao dais growing up, and I was like, what happened to me, you know? But it's like my mom never really, I guess she never really shared these like traditions with me and my little sister. I don't know if like she got tired of it by the time me and my sister were born. I don't know,
But did she wear ao dai?
no, she didn't growing up, or at least when I was growing up with her. You know, it was very different from when my siblings were growing up with her. But now that we're older, she now goes back and wears the ao dais again. And so she, I think I only wear ao dais for that only 2 times because she went to Vietnam and
Made for you?
yeah, made for me, but it only barely fit when she got back because we did the measurements wrong here, and so I only wore it for that 1 year and then never again because it doesn't fit anymore.
Let's go to the ao dai plug. There's some lady out there in Garden Grove who has like ao dais in her garage.
I saw really cute ao dais on TikTok, but like I heard the place blew up and now it isn't like viral. It blew up virally, and so it's really busy now. So there's no point.
It's okay.
So you know somebody who make ao dai?
Not make ao dai, but there's this lady who has like her garage, her basement is all filled with ao dai, and she sells them every time for Tet. Is that
Or at home?
Yeah.
Oh.
You just gotta have her number and you just be like,
I want that. I want to see because
I can show you the video.
Okay.
I think for me, I also had a similar experience, and I think I kind of get like where your mom's coming from because I only had an ao dai when I was younger, when I was like at first or second grade, and then I stopped having ao dais from there because as you continue to grow older, you have to make new ao dai because you have different.
Yeah,
every
it's
year.
very custom.
It's very custom, like because it's very form fitting.
Yeah.
That only until like this year did I have like my own ao dais as like an adult. So it's very hard with like the ao dais and everything like that because like once you're an adult, like you're basically staying like the same shape. That's why my mom has like 95 ao dais.
Yeah.
Your mom?
Yeah.
That's she doesn't have the most out of her sisters.
So she wear. I think because she wear for the mask.
Oh yeah,
right?
she does
every week, and then you don't want to wear one every week at all because you will have to show off. Because ao dai is so trendy now.
It is trendy.
Oh, you know what? Actually, although I had 3 ao dais at home, like my parents' home, that doesn't fit because it's custom, right? I actually have 2 modern ao dais that my cousin brought back from Vietnam for me. And she said, this is what all like people our age are wearing ao dais nowadays. So like instead of pants, it's a skirt.
It's a skirt.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I saw.
I had that.
Cute.
It's much more forgiving for me, you know. So it's like if I fluctuate in like my size or something, like I can still fit it.
And the form is not fitting like before. It's just loose.
Yeah, it's loose.
Very loose.
Only the thing that's still form fitting is the top part.
top.
But
But
the pants
now-
is just the skirt. So it's
Yeah.
very relaxed. I love it so much.
I like the way that ao dais have been like trending for Tet because like there's so many different designs now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I plan to go to Phúc Lộc Thọ, to see because they have so many ao dai store over there. And then I think I need some for my younger brother's wedding coming up, but I don't know. I still have a lot of ao dai, at least like a 10, but I didn't wear that much. But at that time, it's just like everybody's crazy about ao dai.
Yeah.
About 10 years ago, oh my gosh, it's like you wear ao dai on every single occasion, and you have different style. And then before ao dai, just wear only with black or white pants. Right?
Now
they
color.
match with color, and it's oh my god, it's so beautiful.
You can also mix colors now
yeah,
too.
yeah, it's so beautiful, right? So that's why we're just crazy. My whole family, crazy about. Oh yeah,
So you said you have at like 10?
10.
That's not enough.
I know.
You need like 95. Why not? I think you need like 95. Look, I think my aunt has like 200, man.
Oh my God, for what? I have more office, suit than
You
now,
gotta be ready at any time. You don't know.
I
You don't know
don't.
what color the wedding is gonna be.
I
So
know.
you gotta have every color of the rainbow ready, even when it's like not that. Because I feel like that, like you have your basic colors, right? You have like red, yellow. What other gold? That's yellow.
It's more gold. Like
You can wear like anything that's not dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. Because if we avoid the dark color,
Because there's a lot of superstitions.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
right.
Talking about that, this year's the dragon, the year of the dragon. Is it your year? Or are you
Yeah,
It's weird because so I was born 2 weeks before Lunar New Year. So like Lunar New, so that is like usually like the end of January or like early February.
February.
So like technically I was born year 2000, but I was still born year of the rabbit because I was born 2 weeks before. So technically I'm a rabbit cat, and like I guess if I identify with like my American identity also, I'm also a dragon.
So, but which one do you prefer to identify? Because realistically, then you'll be the cat, right?
It's hard to say. I do identify as both. I don't think I choose one more than the other.
She's a hybrid. What about Yuko? How? What's your zodiac?
Snake.
I'm a snake.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh my
No
gosh.
way.
No
You're a snake?
wonder.
I'm snake.
What kind of snake? I'm a metal snake.
Quý tỵ. So it's just like from our Vietnamese to like a Chinese, perspective, that quý tỵ is a very good for the female because the quý
What's a kui?
is
Yeah.
I don't know. Quý is love or something. No, it's not. It's just like a good sign. Yeah,
So you a lucky snake.
lucky.
You a lucky. I'm just metal. Ding, ding, ding. But I think one of the unique things is that kind of transcends like religion wise. I know for me and Gohao, we come from Catholic backgrounds, and then you come from like a more Buddhist side. Funny enough for me, one of my sides is also Buddhist as well. So like, are there any like traditions or anything like that's not really religious based that you kind of do? Because I know for me, on the first day of Tet, I have to be vegetarian. I have to ăn chay.
Really?
Yes, and that comes from like my Buddhist side apparently. Like I'm not supposed to eat anything. Like I straight up just eat tofu and like
And veggie.
and veggies only.
Wait, I do that too actually. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was because
It's a more Buddhist thing.
oh, I thought that was just like traditional customs. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah.
because I can't eat banjung or bangtek until after the first day of Tet. Because Tet is actually like 10 days.
Yeah.
Celebrating. So
Yeah.
on like Mừng or like the first day, I can only eat like ăn chay toy. So like
Really?
tofu, mushrooms,
Wow.
a lot of tofu skin, more tofu,
Yeah.
tofu.
Tofu.
And then after that I can like eat. But I think one of the other traditions that I've also seen is that you're not supposed to clean
Oh yeah.
during
For the first
Tet.
3 days.
For the first, is it first 3 days?
3 days.
First 3 days, and then I don't know if you guys do this, but my mom also told me that this is more of like the Buddhist side of my family. We have a bowl, and then we put fruits in it. We just have a bowl and we just put fruits in it for like the kitchen god or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You guys do that?
Yeah.
What is that
Yeah,
called?
but not the Catholic, but like we I don't know if you guys know that, like between the 0 hour or something like that, like a sông đất. We call it sông đất. So you have to pick person with luck, with charm, with just like a good person to go as the first person to get into your house. So either your guest, your family, or your dad or your mom, something like you. So I don't know if you know about that tradition, like the first person. So that person can bring luck and prosperity and love to the family.
I think I've heard of it, but my only like confusion, I think this might be like a generational thing when you pass down like that tradition is like how do you know if that person's lucky?
No, we just pick. That's why we have to pick. We have to pick that person that we know that okay, exactly that type person that we love. We like to have that person in our family. We don't pick anybody. We have to pick, and that person has to agree to do like the first guest of the new year.
Oh yeah, I don't really have
I don't
that.
think I
Yeah.
have that.
Not the Catholic side,
Yeah, it's
but
just
I
more
think
like
it's like a
Vietnamese
more
tradition.
Vietnamese tradition or Buddhism or something.
Do you
like
guys light the firecrackers?
I
My parents or my dad, every single year on the first day of that, he goes outside and he has this long string of like the firecrackers,
Yeah.
and he lights them up for the whole neighborhood to hear. And like I remember,
But in here, over here, in U.S. or in
yeah,
Vietnam,
in the U.S. He doesn't.
they don't allow that.
no, they
right?
do.
They do now.
It's not illegal firecrackers.
Okay.
These are cultural firecrackers.
Yeah, so he lights them in our neighborhood. I think the first few years living there, my neighbors were really shocked. You know, like they're like oh, like what's happening? You know, and then now every year it's kind of cool because like now every year my neighbors kind of look forward to my dad doing that. So it's pretty cool.
So you go boom, 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 pow, bomb, pow, bomb, pow, bomb.
Pow,
Yeah, yeah. Then I think he also burns.
Incense.
He does burn some, but no, it's like paper or some paper money or
That's
something.
paper.
Yeah,
the money,
he does that
Incense
too. But like
is for the
that's
the
later when we come home after
Yeah.
the temple
Yeah,
and stuff.
right.
What about lion dancing? How do y'all feel about that?
Ooh,
Ooh, I love it.
I love
It's
I
so
love
much
it.
fun.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
go ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. And they go to, in Vietnam, they go to like if especially for the business, they hire you, right?
Yeah.
So you go lion dancing in front of the business store, and then they climb up very high. And in Vietnam, we have like about 4, 5, 6 stories, right? And they hang up, the price on top of the house. So the lion dancers have to climb up and then grab the prizes. And then in the meantime, or before that, the firecrackers, oh gosh, that's a very long string. And it's just like a non-stop.
Yeah,
And
it's long.
every house at the same time. So you have like a very happy sound at that time on Tet. Right? It's it's everywhere. I love it.
Do you guys play cua bao on that?
Ba cô cá cọp à?
Ba có bầu cua cá
Well,
cọp.
I don't know. I feel like there's different ways of saying it, but yes, I do.
Bầu cua cá cọp. Oh,
Bầu
my
cua-
family, play that.
I've never
every
heard it that
single
way.
year.
That's just like my family style. It's like the whole phrase.
Yeah,
Oh.
bầu
And then,
cua
but,
cá
but,
cọp.
but then we just like I also
How about you?
phrase it to baku.
Oh, we call it cua bao.
Or cua bầu, so they just reverse and then
Yeah.
only 2 words.
That's my favorite thing about that. Every single year, it's so much fun.
Oh,
Yeah, but in order to play that, let's talk about Lisi.
Oh,
Lisi
Lisi.
is like the
Lisi.
biggest part. How do you feel about getting Lisi, and like how do you like try to like receive it? Like what do you have to do?
I just have to visit.
You just have to visit.
Exactly.
Do you-
Visit,
But do you have to like say anything?
Yeah, you have to.
Like now, like do you personally say anything?
I just say hello. I ask how they're doing. I say Happy New Year, and then
Yeah.
they hand me the
You're
Lisi.
like Chúc Mừng năm mới. Here you
Yeah,
go.
chúc mừng năm mới. That's it.
What about you when you have like your kids or like your grandkids or like anything?
Same thing. Like
They-
it's just like a chúc mừng năm mới, and I gave them money.
Wow, you guys are easy, huh?
Yeah, it's very
do,
easy.
do you have to do something?
I have to say, like so my family's really big. But before when I was younger, when there's not as many kids, so because for example now like there's 24 grandchildren on my mom's side, right? So we all get into a line from youngest to oldest.
Oh yeah.
And then we just go through a
Go
train
through
to
the
make it
train.
so
Oh,
faster, right?
interesting.
But before when I was younger and it was like half of that size, right? Then I would be like, oh, chúc
Chúc
mừng năm
mừng.
mới, con chúc bà ngoại sống lâu
100 tuổi.
150, right? So like I would have to say greetings like that, or like oh chúc mừng nói vui vẻ sức khỏe,
nhiều sức khỏe.
nhiều sức khỏe, may mắn,
may
and
mắn.
then good health, all that good stuff. Like I have to say those paragraphs, but like now we don't say it anymore because they're like okay, just pass through, get your money, let's get this running, right?
Wow.
But it's like like I think a good part of the tradition that like I feel like should be maintained like throughout generations. Like oh, we should at least memorize some phrases. I would get so scared. 'Cause
Yeah.
my dad's like, you gotta like chúc that properly. You gotta like say all your greetings properly. Like, okay, repeat after me. And I was like, but I don't know Vietnamese. Like, I'm scared, Dad. He's like, no, it's easy. He's like, vui va sức khỏe. And I'm like, I'm not saying it right. I can't say my V's. When I speak Vietnamese, I can't say my V's. So like,
That's so funny because like when I hear you guys talk, you guys don't say the V's where they are, but I use the V's.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was interesting at first when I came here. I didn't know what everyone's saying. I realized you guys don't say your V's. You say it like Y's.
Yeah. No, that's just I'm not sure about like everyone in the office because I think Gao also like uses like his V's, but my dad personally cannot say the V's. Like he says Vietnam instead of Vietnam.
Because of the region.
Oh no, he just can't see it. Like the rest of his family can.
Really?
Yeah, he weird. So I thought like đi về like đi về. Okay, mình đi về đi.
Yeah, but you guys say that too.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, everyone else here says it. Like Jane, Gao, like Ji Hong. I say về.
Yeah.
Đi về, cô Hảo đi về. Tại vì I'm from the north, right?
You're from the
Miền
north?
Bắc.
Really?
Yeah.
You were in north this entire time?
North, yeah. The north.
Oh man.
But the thing is, it's so funny because you talk about two regions, right? When I was in high school, my language is so good. When I play with the friend from north, I spoke that north accent. With the south, I spoke with the south accent. With the central, it's not like a perfect, but at least it sound like that. I don't know why. So it's just like I mix everything, but over here, like sometimes like I talk to cậu, sometimes I said, "Oh, cô đi về nha," thì "Ô đi về nha," giọng Nam, right? Đi về nha.
You don't have a strong back accent though.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't. So I was like, you're northern?
Yeah, no.
Nothing wrong with that.
Back
But do
there.
you feel like when you came here, right, to Little Saigon in Orange County, where it's predominantly like Southern Vietnamese, were there any different Tet traditions, or did it just feel the same to you?
Almost the same, except for the dishes.
The dishes?
Yeah, like for example, we ate bánh chưng, right? But the South ate bánh tét.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I always had both options, so I thought it was just like a general
No,
Vietnamese
it's just
thing.
like a different.
I thought it was
Or for example, người Nam á, khi là Tết á, như là cậu Quân á là nấu thịt thịt kho trứng. Cô Hảo người Bắc không có như vậy.
You don't?
Yeah,
that's
mà cô
right.
Hảo có bóng. Người Bắc
So
có
you
súp
switched.
bóng.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I never had thịt kho.
Really?
No, I had it for the first time when I moved down here.
I've only had thịt kho trứng growing
Thịt kho
up.
trứng. Oh
As-
yeah,
yeah, during
everybody.
Tết.
Yeah, I never had that. I made it for myself for the very first time when I
Why?
moved
What
down here.
happened?
Nothing. My it's
Your
just
mom, because your mom didn't cook that dish?
no. It's not. It's like not in our region.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, really?
Dude, just go to my house for that, man. You could be the first person. I'll pick you.
Yeah, I never had it. So when I made it and I
yeah?
called my mom, I showed her, and she's like, "Who taught you that? Because we don't make that."
Oh, okay. Now I just learn from
Yeah,
from
thịt kho
her,
trứng.
from Central.
Mm-hmm.
Thịt kho trứng.
We got all different regions up in here about that.
Yeah.
Or I think one important question is like, what does that mean to you? And like, has that changed over time?
I think for me, that was the one time a year I felt connected to my culture. You know, growing up in an area where it was predominantly white people, I never felt connected to my Vietnamese side, and so this was the one time a year I felt I would go all out. You know, I was excited for my family to take us to a temple, even though I'm not religious. My parents are. It was just nice being there. And then after we go to the temple, we like pray. We walk around the temple, talk to the monks. They would bless us for the new year.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, we would go to.
Do you go to the cemetery?
No, we would go to Little Saigon in Dork House, like in San Jose. We would go there, and then, you know, we'd go shopping. We'd play cool ball with everyone there. We'd see the lion dancers, and we eat food. And then afterwards, we try to visit as many family members as we can. So we drive to like 10 plus houses, just seeing everyone, and you know, and
Exactly.
that was the only time I ever got to see my cousins like all at once. You know, so it was very fun for me, and I think it has definitely changed when I moved here. Like when I moved here, I don't have any family down here, so it's like although like I don't miss, as in like although the Lisi is nice, you know, it's just like it was just nice to be or take a part in that part of our culture, you know. And because not only for me, it wasn't just about money. It was about like good luck and fortune, and then connecting to my heritage, you know. So it's like when I moved down here, I didn't get any of that. So I think the past 2 years for me have been very lonely, and I felt like I haven't partaken in a lot of my culture. But I do feel a part of it still, living here now and being surrounded by like all Vietnamese people, you know. I do partake in my culture in other ways, so I don't feel as loosely disconnected anymore.
Disconnected, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, because we do that crazy. Like, we are selling death flowers. We're selling death flowers from January 26th to February 8th, okay? We got good prices. Come to our office. Thank you.
I thought January 24th.
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 24th.
The 24th, sorry, my bad. We 2 days early. What about you, Go Hao? What does that mean to you?
That is so meaningful to me. And to me, it's a Vietnamese Thanksgiving. Because, you know, it's the end, the new year, so we can be thankful for whatever happened, the good happened last year. And then for family reunion, for connection. And then just like Christina said, you know, we have a time, you know, to connect with grandparents, parents, auntie, uncle, cousins, you know. So, and I remember, you know, when like the first day we had to go visit at least like all the auntie and all the uncle, and we're just so happy to see them and to talk or to connect with our cousin, because once in a while we don't see that much, right? Too often. So at that, you know, we just go there and say, okay, what happened to you? You know, something like that. And then stay there and eating with them and talking. And it's just like a very, very happy. I remember that feeling. Yeah. Over here, the same thing that we have a family reunion. We just play bò cua cá cọp, and then with my mom, we just make traditional dish like a bánh chưng or giò thủ, had cheese, right? So I still cherish those moments, and I still hope that, you know, the Vietnamese community still keep, you know, all the tradition. Like right now, we have a festival, right? 2 festival parade, and then we have a lot of dishes, like, you know, food that, you know, prepare in advance so you can buy if we don't have time to make it by ourselves. And then for now, because of the technology, even though we don't see, because of the work, conflict, we can do Zoom, you know, and we get an phone or text or send a picture, so easy, so we can see, okay, so what happened to that family and how are they, something like that. So I'm still thinking, you know, but at least, you know, once a year, we just keep, you know, connected as a family or friends and something like that.
Oh, yeah, I totally agree. Same thing for me. Like, it's one of the bigger, like, I feel for growing up in Orange County, in Little Saigon, it's like that's like the biggest event for all Vietnamese community members to really show off their culture.
Yeah.
And they just go insane. It's like the first day, it's like all you hear are the firecrackers going off. If you're line dancing, you're making so much money performing, but you're also tired because you're performing.
Right.
Like, everybody's eating, everybody's celebrating. And I think it's a good break too. And I think recently they give you holiday hours for Lunar New Year.
They do?
They do for federal and state government.
Oh, really?
In California, because we have such like a big population
yeah.
of like Asian countries. Not only Vietnamese people celebrate, Chinese people. I think Korean people also have like a version of theirs as well. That's why it's inclusive to say like Lunar New Year, because it's like a good start for like the new year.
Oh, they just like what do you call that? They just honor.
Yeah. So they
the
have
culture.
They have that, and I think recently, because my high school was predominantly like 90%
Vietnamese.
They now have that celebration that they started a couple years ago.
Wow.
So I think that's good. But then I also think like times are changing a little bit, because like, I kind of see like my family, none of my younger cousins, they have that trauma of making sure like they chúc that properly. Or like even now it's like, if you don't see anyone, you can just do like online VC because
Yeah.
if you go on,
Oh, interesting.
no, if you go on Venmo, right,
Uh-huh.
and they have like special thank you cards on Venmo, you can send. They call it a gift. They have Happy Lunar New Year.
Oh,
They have specific ones. So like
Wow,
for my
see?
sister, when she's like not here, they just give me her portion, and then I just Venmo it to her as like leasing money, and it's in a red envelope still.
Wow.
Whoa, let me call up my family right now.
Yeah, so like they can still send you money, and it's still in a red envelope because the red envelope.
That's so cute.
Lucky.
Cool.
That's so cool.
So like I feel
so
like
cool.
a lot of things have changed because like as a younger
Exactly.
person, it's just like ooh, you know, you just wear out, yeah, you have fun, but like I think growing up, you feel more of like a bigger connection towards the community
Yeah.
and the more importance of family because like you're just like, oh, I have money now, I can
Yeah,
spend
what-
it, but like now it's like definitely a lot more than the money. It's making sure that your family's well and getting like a good start to the future. But I think before we wrap up, what is one thing that you hope about our culture, like Vietnamese culture in general? It doesn't have to be limited to that gets preserved throughout like all these traditions that get preserved. What is one of them that resonates so well with you that maybe next year and other generations like younger than us, like they also get to see it?
What do you think, Christina?
Yeah,
I
what do
don't
you
see
think,
it.
Christina?
I definitely think the family part, you
Yeah.
know, like even though like I know as we get older and our schedules get busier, it's harder to make time to see our family.
Yeah.
So I think something that I want to preserve in the future generations is like seeing your family, you know, and
Together, huh?
and just and like sharing in the new year together, you know, like bringing good luck and fortune and prosperity, you know, because it's like it's not every day that we partake in our culture like this, but like doing it together as a family is really nice.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, me too.
a lot
It's a family. Yeah, yeah, family connection.
You know what's really funny though? It's funny because all three of us, we have like the biggest families in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, because maybe because I have a big family, so it's we really close. You know, so
And like even like partaking in the culture, even if we're not, even if like we don't live in like in the future, if like if we don't live in Asian communities, just partaking in anything traditional will still help us feel like a little connected to our roots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a big part of our identity.
exactly right.
Okay, for this debt, what are you looking forward to besides our family? Let's do something fun.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, of course you're gonna see our families. And are you gonna go back up?
No.
Okay, then we're your family now. We've been your family. Just hang out with one of us. You got options. Like, do you want to hang out with this person, this person, this person? During that,
The first guest
you got
of that
pick the first
family.
guest.
Go, how if I go to your house, can I get Lisi?
I'm just kidding. But you gotta make sure you like chúc that properly.
I don't know how to do that.
It's gotta be more than chúc mừng năm mới. It's to be like, oh, like, live more than 100
She just said they don't do that.
Okay, but it's good to learn. I'm just saying.
Okay, but
just
talking
kidding.
about Lisi, I don't know about you, but I still love the new bills.
Oh, the
New bills?
$2
The
bills.
smell,
Like,
yeah, the $2
Oh,
bill.
like new,
$2
like crispy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crispy,
I
new,
see.
totally new, brand new. And then I have to tell you guys that I have to prepare to get the $2 bill like 2-3 months ago. Not
Wow.
now because now they don't have it.
Oh wow.
The other day I do the change for Cậu Quân. They still have like a 10, but they say, oh, I have to check if the bank has it because the $2 is gone very fast.
Oh, I just got mine. I just went to the bank and I got mine.
Wow,
Yeah.
where you got it?
Bank of America.
Which bank? Because the last time I did, they don't have it.
You gotta go to the far ones.
See? See? Exactly.
Did you used to collect the Lisi envelopes growing up?
Yes.
I love collecting all the cute ones.
Oh,
They're
you
so
did?
cute. I would have them in a photo album, and now put it in the
Oh,
sheets,
that's
and then
a
collect all the cute ones
yeah.
every single year. Yeah.
We should go to. Did you ever go to Philipta when?
Oh, they
anytime
do
down
have
here?
unstopped
because they have that
A lot.
that Lisi.
Oh.
And they're so
envelopes.
cute.
So
Oh, okay,
cute.
okay.
Okay.
I haven't been.
Let's
so I'll
go.
go.
Let's
okay.
go.
Philipta.
Okay.
Let's go.
Philipta,
Okay.
Okay, we'll
upstairs.
go with her. No, outside when they have the that market.
No, the thing is like it's very busy now, Annie.
No, but it's fine. Here, we can all go one day. We'll go during our lunch break. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go look for
Okay.
Ao Yai, and then we look at Lisi.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Promise?
Promise,
Okay.
promise.
I think that's it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't even follow this. Whatever. We just talked
Yeah,
about what we did.
No,
I
our
know.
conversation was
I
good
like
still.
it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I prepare already. But
I think any last comments? Do you guys want to chúc Tết to our audience? You say chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Oh, she got the Huế
Tết
accent,
Giáp
everything.
Thìn 2024, năm nay là cái con đó con rồng mà nó có đằng trước nó có chữ Giáp Thìn. I don't know what does it mean, but Tết Giáp Thìn 2024, chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc mừng năm mới. Cho mỗi người may mắn và sức khỏe. Wow.
Hạnh phúc.
Oh yes, everything.
Everything.
I guess to wrap this up, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for
talking
hosting.
That.
Thank you for hosting. It's been an honor for me.
Keynote. Hopefully, I don't know when this is gonna go up, but we are selling our flowers starting tomorrow, January 24th to February 8th. So we do have really good flowers in stock. We have all the flowers you can think of. We don't have was it bum light
Clayon.
is that what it's called?
Clayon.
I've never known like
That's
the English
the-
language of it.
I don't know about the English, but that's French. Clayon.
Oh, that sounds English to me. But you know what I mean. It's the basic flowers. We don't have that, but we have everything else. So reach out to us. Follow us at Give Us Hope OC on all of our social media: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. Is it Give Us Hope or Hope Community Services?
Hope Community Services.
Hope Community Services. If you're on Spotify, like this episode and follow for more. And if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and also maybe put down below your favorite Tết traditions. All right. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye.
See you.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
How do I stop this?